All right, you guys, I'm gonna admit it. I'm starting to get a little twitchy. When am I gonna be able to plant something in the garden? There's still snow on the ground. There's probably gonna continue to be snow on the ground for at least another month.
Why?
So today I am gonna talk about a couple cool weather crops you can plant out even when it's frosty out. Let's get into it. Hey guys, my name is Jeremy. Thank you for tuning into Fleetwood Patch. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for showing up. We appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It always helps us out. You can reach us at fleetwoodpatch@gmail.com, as well as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So I'm going to be honest, guys, this time of year is really where I start getting really impatient. I'm sick of the snow. I know, I'm in Colorado, but I'm sick of it. The silver lining to all this is that you still have cool weather crops that you can start. Now, as far as tomatoes, cucumbers, put that on the back burner. It's just not happening right now. So let's focus on what we can plant. Now, there are a few good cool weather crops that I'm doing this year that I feel would be a good week to go ahead and start them from seed outside this week. Now, even though we do have snow on the ground, here is the forecast I'm looking at for the next 4 days, and looking at the long range for the next 2 or 3 weeks, it looks like it's going to be in the upper 60s quite a bit. So I think we can do this. So guys, here are some cool weather crops I think I'm going to start this week. They are in no particular order. Number 1, lettuce. Lettuce is definitely something you can start early as a cool weather crop. It's probably going to take a little bit to get going just because of the cooler temperatures, but gradually those temperatures are going to start to increase more and more. That ground temperature is going to start to heat up, and the nights, they're not going to be as cold. Great thing I love about this type of lettuce, it is just so juicy, it's so fluffy, it's great to use in salads, so I'm ready for this one. Number 2, if you could see that there, kale. Kale is a great one to start off when it's cold outside. That's really when it starts to taste the best, is when it is cool. It will grow pretty quick around summertime, and it'll kind of lose its flavor at that point the hotter it gets, but in the meantime I think it's great to start outside and get it built up, get it ready to go. If anything, it's a seed you can plant outside. Scratch that itch. Now, if you're starting to see a theme here, there is one. What do they all have in common? Leafy greens. That's a perfect time to start them outside, guys. Leafy greens is a great crop to start growing early spring as it just starts to warm up. Now, another one we could start doing is some root vegetables. And the biggest root vegetable I'm looking forward to this year by far, that's right, the Hackaway turnip. If you go back on my videos, we visited a wonderful, wonderful little farm called a Hava farm, where we tried these Hackaway turnips for the first time. Literally out of the ground, dusted the dirt off of them, and I bit into it like an apple. It was the best turnip I've ever had. And ever since then, I have been just crazy about getting these in the ground and getting these going. So this one, definitely looking forward to. And the 4th and final one that's going to go good in the garden that we can start now, radishes, baby. Radishes are an awesome one, and the great thing about them is they are so quick to grow. Okay, put them in, you don't even have to put them in that rich a soil. That's what's great about these things. Just put them in whatever soil you got, put the seed down, Now you want to make sure that you're not covering them up too deep. Just kind of do a slight layer of dirt on top. But other than that, you're good to go. And in about 30 to 45 days, I'm going to have a bunch of radishes. Just in time to pick right before we go for the big boys, the summer crops. Come on, summer. Come on, summer. Here is a bonus one that I want you guys to know about that is very, very good to plant out in this time of year, and that is peas. Snap peas are a great thing to plant this time of year. They'll start vining up before you know it. They love the cold. They do not do well in the heat. This is one of those seeds where if you plant it too late, say in June, it's not going to do very well. But around this time of year, early April, it's great to do. And it's a yummy snack when you go out there in the garden. All right, you guys, and that is it. If you're starting to get the itch, if you're starting to feel like I am so tired of looking out in my garden and not seeing something growing out there, if you're really getting to that point, guys, there are things that you can probably start right now. Now, check your zones, obviously. Check to see if it is a good time to put those out there. Most parts of the country right now, you probably can. Now, if you're up north, obviously, if you're in Alaska, probably not a good idea. But here in Colorado, Zone 5B, we could probably do it. I'm going to give it a try because I got to get something out there because I'm getting the itch. Thanks, guys, for joining us. Until next time, this is Jeremy of Fleetwood Patch saying, you got this. Start seeding it, guys. What's up? I'm tired of not seeing stuff out there, too.